Hey everybody. I just went, it is Tuesday morning, and I got my lotto, because we don't play, we can't win. The machine wasn't working, and I was very frustrated because I don't keep a lot of cash on me, and I usually just buy it with debit through the machine. And the machine wasn't taking my debit card, and I was getting very frustrated. And the lady at work, they're just like, I don't know. And then I just had to buy it at the counter. But I hate doing that, because then they always look so sad when you ask them to get your tickets for you. And I was supposed to get Gabriel ranch, because Gabriel's a ranch fiend who eats it with his chicken nuggets every day for lunch. And I forgot. So there's no chicken breast at the store near where I live. Let me know if you guys have chicken breast where you live, because I don't know if there's a shortage again or what. But Friday there was none when I went to the store, and there was none today. And this was a different store than I went to on Friday, because Friday I went to Walmart and checked, and I went to Aldi, and neither was there. They did have little baby pack of chicken tenderloins, they call them, chicken strips that are raw. I bought those because I'm going to be making chicken tacos tomorrow for the kids and us when they're home, and I needed chicken. I had a couple bags I separated where I had 4 put aside, but I'd rather keep those. Sorry, I'm very, very thirsty. So yeah, that is how the store went. It's still cold. It's 28 today, but it will go up to 50 in the daytime, and then I get hot inside the house. So, but I'm freezing in the morning. I was thinking about putting plastic on the windows. We have older windows in our house. They're I think they're called jalousie, where they crank open and closed, and air just gets through them in my living room and kitchen terrible. And it doesn't really hold the heat in those parts of the house. Our room's always hot when the heat's on, but I was thinking about, my mom was telling me about putting plastic in the windows, and I was thinking about doing that, but then I can't be nosy and look out the window all the time and see everything in the neighborhood. The other day, I had gotten a notice from the insurance company. House insurance has doubled since last year, and I was like, that is ridiculous. So then I contacted the insurance person. I'm like, you better find something else, because nobody's going to pay twice as much. And I was looking online, and they say it's because of the pandemic, but it was only supposed to go up in my state 4%, not 50%. So that's something. That's ridiculous. I don't know how anybody is supposed to afford anything with how everything is going. The price of food going up, it's just, and I know I complain about this live, but it's a real problem, and it's going on constantly. How are you supposed to be able to afford to feed your family, afford to pay your bills when everything is going up? Energy costs are supposed to be going up, gas is going up, like I said, house insurance, stuff like that, that's ridiculous. And the pay's not going to go up anytime soon. That's always the last thing to go up. So it's how is anyone supposed to live? It's very frustrating. That's why I try to, I'm trying to get all this glass stuff going. I cut a bunch of stuff last night. I didn't put a picture in. And actually foiled it the same night. I just sat upstairs with it because my back starts to hurt when I sit at the table, because I hunch over and lean. And if instead I have a little board, I think it was called a craft board or something. I paid $5, I think, from Walmart. It's a thick piece of wood, and I sat with that on the couch and finished foiling everything, and it was much more comfortable than doing it in the basement. So I think that's what I'm going to probably do for now on. Just bring them up, because I can watch TV and not be cold in the basement or uncomfortable. I have the support on my back from the couch, and it's not so bad. And it made it much more, it made me want to do it more than having to go sit in the basement. Because usually I'll cut it one night, foil it another, solder it another. And sometimes that takes, that's a lot of days to do it. I'd rather get it done as quick as possible. So if I can cut and foil in the same night and do it in comfort, I'd rather do that. So that's what I was working on last night. Did not make a video yesterday. I've been pretty good with putting them up every day or so. And I was like, I really wanted to get that done, and I didn't want to bore the world with watching me hand cut glass. Which I have the machine down there, which I showed you guys before, but it's easier to do certain things with just the hand tools. So like, and I'm getting better with those. So, and you know, they came out better. Sometimes with the saw, they'll come out like jaggedy. And I don't know if that's, I mean, it just doesn't, it's not a saw for straight cuts. Unless you buy the attachment. But I'm not doing that. So, but that's okay. And it came out really well. And I was really like, you know, proud. I was like, yeah, getting better at just cutting my skills. So, and it didn't seem to take as long when I used that instead of the machine. Because you can only push them so fast through the machine because you can break the belt that goes around. So, yeah. And I took the grinder out, hadn't used that in a while. So it was nice. It all came out pretty well. And I was pretty proud. Like, I was happy with how everything came out. I've done this twice now. I made a shark. And I made a shark last week, and I made a shark yesterday. Both times now, I keep losing one of the fins. It's a clear little fin. It's very tiny. Well, when I was washing everything off. I don't know if I left it in the little bucket I wash them off in, because you're not supposed to wash them straight in the sink. So I let them soak like in a bucket thing to get the dust off of them, and then wash them in the sink with soap. Because a lot of people say it's not good for the plumbing to get the glass dust down there. And then I pour the water outside from the bucket that I keep them in. But I think maybe when I poured the bucket out, I didn't realize, because the piece was so small and it was nighttime, that it was in there, and I probably poured it outside. Last time I lost it, I don't know what I did with it. I just couldn't find it. So, and it's the same friggin' piece every time. Like, I'm gonna start keeping it a special place when I make it, because how annoying. So now I have to cut another piece for that before I finish it. I was doing it last night. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I can't believe I did this again. So, yeah, that's how last night went. I brought some wonton stuff to make wontons at my mom's house today. I am obsessed. I love them so much. They're so freaking good. But the thing is, like, nobody up here makes pork wontons. Like, the other day I was craving them, but I didn't want to sit for half an hour and fold and put them all nice. And I was upset because I was like, nobody makes them here. Like, in Florida, you can get them all the time. Like, it's everywhere sells them. And they sell two different kinds of wontons. They sell crab ragoon, which is what, like, the cream cheese and, like, the imitation crab meat in it. And then they sell the pork fried wontons. And they're, like, super cheap when you go to the Chinese restaurant. They're, like, $3, $4. I used to get them sometimes for lunch when I was working, because I didn't work that far from a Chinese restaurant, but still. Yeah, so I'm going to make those today, because I'm really craving them, and, you know, I'll figure, I'm, like, PMSing pretty bad, and I was like, that's probably why I want them so bad. Like, I have really bad craving for them, so I'm going to make those today. Kids last time puffed a bunch of them while I was making them, so, yeah. If they didn't take so long to make, I double them up. It's just they take so long just to fold them. And I told Catalina, I'm like, you get to help me fold them this time, because she likes to do stuff like that. And I always tease her and tell her we're going to get a food truck and be wonton girls. So it's like, yeah, you get to learn how to fold these. And we're going to do that today. But that is pretty much it. I don't know if I'll come back on later on. My family's coming tonight. We're having chicken and spaghetti. And I'm going to make that. So we'll see. But I'm going to end this here. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one.